Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving you guys a hair tutorial on how I style my long hair now, my long pompadour, give it a little tease, a little root. This video is brought to you today by Free Your Mane Hair Care. They sent me their shampoo, conditioner, their 2 different pomades to try out, and their hairstyling oil. So I've really been loving it. So if you guys want to check any of their stuff out, I'll definitely list it below. But if you guys want to see how I got this super slick back, kind of nice every day. I mean, you can make it an every day. You could also tease it up more for events and stuff. So if you guys want to see how I've been styling my hair, definitely stay tuned. I apologize in advance if you can hear my fan running. I'm using my blow dryer and it gets super hot in this small filming space. So I turned off my air conditioner though, so it's not super loud. But if you hear a slight ooh, that's my fan. I can't do anything about it. You don't want to see me sweating. I was sweating bullets. I had to turn something on. So how I have been doing my hair lately, since you guys have been wanting a hair tutorial. Now I've been regrowing it, so it's been a bit of a process. I am trying to regrow the sides to the length of the top, so that I can redo my undercut to where it's down here. And so this is faded up, but all this is pulled up. There's a guy I follow on Instagram and YouTube as well. His name is Aiden's Empire. That's kind of my hair inspiration. I tweeted that at the beginning of the year, and I've tried to stick to it. So definitely have been regrowing it, so I'm in a bit of a little funk. So this is kind of how I've been doing here lately. Now to keep my hair nice and hydrated, I've been using the Free Your Mane. This one has a pure African, I believe you pronounce it Boaba, B-O-A-B-A-B oil. It's this right here. This is their conditioner and shampoo. Now I freshly washed my hair this morning and I threw it up in a bun because I do not personally like to blow dry mine unless I've got an event. For some reason I haven't washed my hair the night before. I'm usually pretty good about that because it just takes so long to blow dry it in the process, and it takes so long for the hair to cool back down once you get it that hot for me. And I usually have to those last few touches are quick if I'm getting ready. So on a day-to-day I've been using this every couple days. So I think it was 4 days since I washed my hair. I don't wash my hair super often. That is personally how I feel I've kept it so hydrated through all the damage I've done to the ends, since it is it basically is white underneath the ends. Now granted, this is all fresh growth, but the ends are white underneath, so they're really dry. So I really like the shampoo. It's not very sudsy, or I mean it does suds up, but it's not very stripping on the skin. Or the hair. I don't find when I'm done, even with just that, I can still kind of run my fingers through it. And then when I put the detangling conditioner, I did not realize it was a detangler. It is definitely a detangler. I saw that the other day because I was oh my god, my hair is so soft. So I work that at the ends, work it up towards the root, and then I have a little bit of a hair oil that I put up my scalp to try and keep my scalp hydrated because I do have a drier scalp. So I've really been living for this. Now it is specifically for dry or damaged hair, so I think this is great if you have color treated hair. I do notice that I don't wash out a lot of my gray, which it does tend to fade quite a bit, even with the new overtone that I've been using. So really been loving the Free Your Mane shampoo and daily conditioner, so check them out as well. Of course, we listed below. Now for the styling. So to get into the styling, I'm going to take my hair out. Now it is all the way dry. I think there's one damp piece still left in there. And I will be honest, in most of my pictures now, and sometimes in videos, I will have I'll kind of move my top knot to further up so that the curls start closer up to this root right here. And then I will seriously work with this. I will just kind of zhush it up and spray it with some spray and hold it here and just take a couple pictures and hope it looks cute. But if I am going somewhere or leaving the house, I do try and put a little bit more into it because the back of it will not look cute when it's just down. So to hydrate my hair before I start doing the blow dryer, this is the restorative hair oil from Free Your Mane as well. And on this one, the smell is so good. So the way I like to use it is if your hair's already damp, cool, go ahead and put it in there, root tips to midway through. And I put quite a bit in there, but my hair is not damp. So I'm going to dampen it just a little bit. A little water. I don't like to wet the roots, but I like to wet the ends. And then I'm going to go in there. Now I'm going to use 2 pumps. This morning I used 3 right after I washed my hair. I use this stuff quite a bit. I really like how hydrating it is on my hair, and it gives it a lot of shine without being super heavy. So we're going to work this through. And then once I've got it through the ends almost all the way, then I'll start working it in the sides and making sure everything's laying down and looks cute. Okay, see, now you can already see once I've wet it, that curl at the end starts really falling out. And that's kind of what I like to do, so I don't have to do so much work with the blow dryer. Now if I don't curl it, or if it's not like curled from my hair tie, I will pop a flat iron through it and curl it, but I have really been trying not to use like hot tools like flat iron and curling irons on my hair, so I've really been only using a blow dryer. And the way I've been blow drying it is I kind of section it, and I start with like this front half, and I kind of do it at a bit of an angle. Gosh, look at those roots. That is so much root. Anyways, I'm kind of glad my hair doesn't grow super blunt. That way it's not too much of a line. But I'm going to do it more of an angle this way. And what I'm going to do is get my blow dryer and my roller brush. And I'm going to over direct my hair, and I'm going to roller brush it this way. And I'm going to kind of roll it out that way. So what it does when I flip it back this way, when I'm done blow drying it, this root is all been forced this way. So it's a little bit stiffer and it has a little bit more body to it. Now I definitely have, unfortunately, super white boy hair. I joke and say that because like it is super flat, and I have like super thick hair in the back, but it's super flat on the top. So I'm like not living for it on the top, so I just gotta give it a little root. So I'm gonna take my blow dryer, warm up. My main concern with this is the ends. I really want to make sure the ends have a little bit of like a lift to them, and that they're really, really smooth, so that when I flip it over, it's got all the same kind of like wave going backwards. I'm just gonna push that over to the side and grab some more hair. Same thing, working at angles. I don't like to do straight across when I'm doing this. I just feel like it gives it more lift. I may be crazy, but that's what I feel like. Now this last part, I'll actually usually take and blow dry it backwards, because I like this to kind of hug the back of my head and do like right here, while the rest kind of falls back that way. You can blow dry this the same way, but it's gonna make it kind of stick out a little unruly. Then with it on the cold setting, I'm gonna blow dry it all backwards. Now this is the base of kind of where I start every hairstyle, because now I've got smooth ends. It's just very smooth. There's no crinklies, like I call them like crunchy french fries at the end of my hair. There's no french fries. So for today's look, we're just gonna do a basic look like I normally do, and we're gonna tease up the root a little bit and then lay down the edges. Now ooh, that's cute. See, and I feel like it always looks so cute on the side, like the curls always turn out so pretty, but this is always so flat. I hate that. Like, if you have any tips other than teasing your hair or back combing it, like, let me know. I follow Gabriel Zamora on Instagram and Twitter and everything, and YouTube, and like his hair is so thick right here and like full, and it just stands up on its own. It's like whoosh, and mine's like so flat. But if you need a little volume, we're gonna start in the back, brush everything forwards, and we're gonna grab it in kind of larger sections. And now this back piece, I just tease at the root. I don't put any hairspray in it. This is just a fluffer piece. And then these pieces, I'll start putting some hairspray in. And I'm constantly switching out my hairsprays. Like, I have the, what is this brand called right now? Matrix Style Fixer. I almost always will just buy whatever Stronghold hairspray is on sale at our salon. But favorites are the Got To Be Glued hairspray. Downside, it really dries out my hair, but it is amazing for like special events or if you need your hair to like stay put. But every day it is a little hard and it definitely is not movable, so you can't run your fingers through it. And then before that hairspray has time to set, I do like to comb out the front part of the roots right here so they don't dry with like a bad look. And I'm gonna leave this nice teased and lifted and right here in the middle. And then I'm gonna lay the edges. Like, as you can tell, they're like little puff balls. Now to lay my sides down, I take the Free Your Mane Conditioning Pomade. Now I like this pomade because it is a pomade. It's very creamy, it's very thick, but one, it's clear. There's no color. I mean, I know it looks like there's color, but it's like honey colored, like it's like clear when you get your fingers in it. And it's so hydrating, like that's what really gets me. Now, I like to lay it a little bit heavier on the edges, like here and back here, because this always fluffs out and like curls under my ear, and I was gonna comb it back until it's long enough. And then this will get fluffy as well, but kind of that middle section, I just run it over the edges. So I like to go with the layer first and get it on the back of my hands and work it in. And just kind of lightly work it through the hair. Now I try and make sure I don't get any of the top hair. I just use this to lay those edges. Now I'm going to be a little bit more voluminous today, so I'm not going to lay them too slicked back. I just like how this feels, and it's not too sticky. Now this morning when I went to work, because I did have to, I washed my hair before I went to work, and I didn't style it, I just left it wet. I use this and I use it on the edges and I like slick it down. Like, so on a normal basis, I'm really laying it on thick, but when you're wearing it with like longer hair, I really like to use it on the edges to slick them down. I'll also even sometimes run some through here. Or if I'm trying to give some texture, they have a glitter pomade, which is really pretty. When you pull your hair back down, you can kind of run some through the ends too. But now we're gonna zhuzh up those roots. I just like to take it and you just kind of want to break up that tease. Like, you still want it to be very teased and the tease to be there, but you don't want it to be in lines anymore. And see, now we have some volume. And so I usually will just brush it backwards. Smooth out the ends a little bit. And then from there, you're pretty much done if you want to. I mean, you can pull the side down a little bit more. You can kind of play with that front piece too. Like, I'm gonna make it a little bit more volumized. And I usually will use a little hairspray at the very end for like finishing touches. And hello, bam, you have cute hair. You can run your fingers through the ends. Alright, cool guys, well I'm gonna go beat this face, do something real natural for you guys, and I will be right back. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you guys liked this video. Let me know down in that comment section what else you guys thought about some hair tutorials. Maybe we might do some more. This is just something really simple everyone can do. There's nothing special to it, no rhyme or reason. We're just using a round brush. So if y'all have any more specific looks, definitely let me know down in that comment section. Make sure that you check out Free Your Mane on all their social media, as well as I'll link their information below too if you want to check out or purchase any of their stuff. Make sure you follow me on all my social media. My Instagram is FakeFace_1. My Twitter is Mr. FakeFace. My Snapchat is Otis Reed. And my Facebook is under Reed Scroggins. So check me out there to see me post a little bit more often. And remember guys, it's your life. Make it beautiful.